So the very first step of a classroom coaching cycle or a content coaching cycle, an in-person coaching cycle, a virtual coaching cycle. The very first step of any coaching cycle is to actually be invited into one, right? So that means we need to get teachers who want to partner with us. And there's a few ways to do that, but I'm here today to share one really important way that gets you a big bang for your buck. So we all know that there are multiple options for entering into coaching cycles. One of them is you have to be in a coaching cycle, right? So you might be in a school where coaching cycles are required at certain parts of the year, or a certain number of cycles are required per teacher. My least favorite, of course. Then you've got the coaching cycle where the data might show that a coaching cycle is needed. Maybe it's benchmark time, or a formative assessment didn't go as planned, and so a teacher approaches you for help or wants to collaborate. The ones that I love are those light bulb moments where a teacher finds an idea or sees something and says, "Oh, I just saw this. I'd love to try it. Can we team up together?" And that's also related to the kind of coaching cycle I love, which is really honing in on teachers' interest. You know, the teacher who loves reading and who loves reading workshop, the teacher who might have a special focus for math and who just wants to connect with someone who is going to push their learning forward in their chosen passion area. And then there's that little wave, that, email that goes out at the beginning of the year, the end of the quarter of, "Hey, here I am. Here are the different ways that we could work together. Who's up for it?" Right? So there's so many different ways to launch a coaching cycle. But I want to talk about a couple of ways that might be a bit newer, right? So we all know that mass email to faculty at those particular times of year, just hoping someone bites. We've also probably sent personal emails to teachers, letting them know that you could help with X, Y, or Z, and asking them into a collaboration. But have you ever thought about doing a digital invitation or even a video invitation? Not just a text email, but opening up an email and seeing that instead of text, there's a picture, an image that's specially designed for that teacher, almost like a birthday invitation. And how you used to feel when you went to the mailbox and got that birthday invitation from your friend, or at least I did. That's how teachers could feel when it's time to invite them into a coaching cycle. So here are just a couple of ideas, right? You could actually go to Canva, Smilebox, Zazzle, Evite, whatever your favorite digital invitation site is. There's lots of free versions. And you could actually create an invitation that asks a teacher to partner together and just elevates the email a bit. You could also do, which is my favorite because it's quite easy, you can also do invitations in Google Slides and Drawings. So I'm going to click on this one here just to show you some of the ones that I've done in the past. And I've made them very simply with Google Slides without a whole lot of tech or creative abilities needed here. So here's one that was for an individual teacher. We were going to launch our coaching cycle, so I was inviting him to the pre-coaching conversation Tuesday, 10:05, and the stack of books represents the things we might talk about. Organization, mini lessons, conferring, share time. What's our goal going to be? Because I knew this particular teacher had a special love of the Yankees, I personalized it a bit in the invitation. Now here's another one, right? Let's celebrate. It's a student data meeting, right? So instead of the usual reminder, it's a fun card with balloons, reminding everyone that we want to keep a positive outlook and bring your updated assessment results, and let's see what we have. Now this is another one. This is an invitation that's for more of a meeting. You send it in the morning. It's a to-do list. Smile, have the teachers give themselves a compliment, grab my writer's notebook, jot down a phrase or an image from the day, and then meet up with my writing group after school in the library. Here's another one. This one is for a grade level meeting. Let's shine a spotlight in our classroom libraries, and we'll meet in the after school meeting time to talk about classroom library makeovers. Or maybe this one, Happy New Year. just come to the literacy room for some sparkling grape juice and treats so we can kick off our reading resolutions. Maybe you have a save the date, right? Save the date for book fair book talks. It'll be in the library and we'll preview books together. And then maybe it's something as simple as this. Let's connect. Here's what we're going to do. Here's where we're going to do it. And here's an image to brighten it up. So as you can see, it's much more appealing. It's much more welcoming to get something that looks like this in your email rather than a long text email form. And so I actually, when I'm creating the email, I don't like to link to it or attach it. I like to save it as a JPEG and actually upload the image directly into the email. So when they open the email, they see it immediately. I don't have to trust them to click on it to see what I've created for them. It is right in the body of the email, so it's unavoidable. It's just a more pleasant way to open email, especially when we're getting hundreds and hundreds of text-based emails. This one's going to stop them. It's going to catch their eye, and they're going to realize that we went above and beyond. We took the extra mile to help make them feel welcome. So now it's your turn. I want you to create a digital invitation or two for an upcoming coaching cycle. Now, it could be a coaching cycle, it could be a content cycle, it could even be your next whole group faculty meeting, small group session. It doesn't necessarily have to be a coaching cycle invitation, but I want you to explore invitations in general. So you can download my Google examples and make it easier to just tweak them and make them your own. If you love Canva, that's a great place to start. Just start tinkering around in Canva. Type in invitations into the search bar, and you'd be shocked at the beautiful invitations that are just ready for you to change the text. So your challenge is to create one invitation for your whole group faculty that you could send out. And then your second challenge is to create an individual, more personalized invitation to invite a teacher into a coaching cycle. I promise the couple of minutes that this takes is well worth the appreciation that your teachers will feel when they see that you've gone above and beyond just for them.